This dog was abandoned at the shelter a total of 5 times. He was described as aggressive, unpleasant, and untrainable. The shelter workers talked amongst themselves, convinced that this Doberman would never find a home. They believed that if things continued this way, he would have to be put down. But then something interesting happened. A 2-year-old child did something that changed everything. This 45-pound dog's name is Shadow. He is a Doberman with dark black fur and pyramid-shaped ears. Many people run away when they see him. However, he is a beautiful and powerful dog. Despite this, he lived alone among the crowd for 3 whole years. Shadow was brought back to the shelter 5 different times. Nobody wanted him. The first family discarded him like trash. They chained him to the shelter door and ran away. The second family brought him back because of complaints from neighbours. The third family could only tolerate him for 10 days. The last family found his energy too much. Would you give a dog like this another chance? The shelter staff started calling him unwanted. They said this word not because they were cruel, but out of helplessness. All the staff watched Shadow live in his iron cage for 867 days, with tears in their eyes. Day by day, he lost his energy. He was doomed to his fate. Some dogs recover, but this Doberman never recovered until that day. He stopped wagging his tail. He didn't even look at the people who came to visit. Sarah was 6 months pregnant at the time. Her husband David wanted a small, safe, and calm dog. When they went to the shelter, Sarah stood in front of Shadow's cage. She watched him for a long time. "Why does everyone bring him back?" she asked. The shelter worker said sadly, "This dog isn't right for you. He could be unsafe and exhausting for pregnant people." David took Sarah by the arm and pulled her away. "This dog isn't right for us. Let's keep looking." But Sarah ignored her husband and knelt down. For the first time in 10 months, she walked up to Shadow's cage. He didn't bark. He didn't growl. He just pressed his nose against the metal bars. He let out a low whimper. "I want him," said Sarah. The first week was terrible. Shadow hadn't yet learned how to live in a home. He was scared of sudden noises. He wouldn't eat. It was as if he was waiting to be abandoned again. Then strange things happened. On Tuesday evening, while Sarah was lying on the couch, the baby kicked her stomach hard. She couldn't breathe at that moment. Shadow ran to her side. He sniffed her stomach and laid his head on it. He waited there for 4 hours. Do you think dogs have feelings? 12 weeks later, little Mila was born. When they first brought Mila home, Shadow was waiting at the door. He walked very gently toward the tiny human wrapped in a pink blanket. He slowly pressed his nose against her forehead. In February, at 3 a.m., Shadow broke the silence of the house. David and Sarah suddenly woke up. David ran to Mila's room. Shadow was standing by the crib. He was barking at the baby monitor. Mila wasn't breathing. Her face was pale. A small piece of fabric that had come loose from her blanket was blocking her airway. At the hospital, the doctors said that if they had arrived any later, the outcome could have been fatal. Shadow saved the little child's life. The dog that had been returned 4 times, the dog called aggressive, the dog called unlovable. When they returned from the hospital, David sat down next to Shadow for the first time. He took the 43-pound Doberman in his arms and cried. "How did this story make you feel?" "I'm very curious. Don't forget to share it with me."